Please meet my lovely guest, Fran, or Francesca.
Hello.
Francesca is from FutureCloud. Today we're going to be talking about keeping your motivation and kind of like your head straight whilst you're going through the trials and tribulations of growing a business. But before we get started, Fran, do you want to give our adoring fans a little bit something about you?
Something about me. So I set up FutureCloud with my business partner last April time. And in that time, we've grown quite rapidly. So we set up systems for clients. We have very informal coffee dates with our clients.
Nice.
So I think that does work. And we've gone from a team of 2 to a team of 4, nearly 5, hopefully, if we find the right person. We've got an office. We've now got an office because we was going to work from home. But now we've got a base. Yeah, which is good. And we use the power of social media to grow our business and get ourselves out there. We go networking, talk to loads of people, talk about what we do, and it seems to work.
Yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen Fran's videos yet, then you're missing out.
Hashtag the journey is...
Hashtag the journey is real.
So cringe.
But it works.
It works. I didn't think it was going to though, this is the point. I just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Not because it's going to work.
Because you want to do it. And that's the thing, that's the key. Do something because you want to do it, not because you think it's going to work.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden, people see that hashtag and they go, oh, I know who that person is.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I need X, Y, and Z. Oh, let me go speak to Fran. Right, so keep your motivation. So, obviously, you've had an interesting journey to get where you are so far, no doubt. When you first started to practice, and like you just said there, you thought the journey is real, probably wasn't necessarily going to work as well. What was it like when you first started, then when you first got your first difficulty? How did you kind of like tackle those? How did you feel in that moment?
When I first posted the video with the hashtag the journey is real and actually sat in my kitchen and just basically said what I'd done, as in left my corporate job, very safe. I've now gone self-employed, and I'd said out loud what I was going to do next. The stages are, get yourselves out there. I told them which event I was going to. I think you're accountable to that video. And then, for some reason, I must have posted it on the right time, but then I got quite a few likes. And people saying, well done, it's a massive thing, keep going. And I was like, oh yeah. But then I've posted content that you don't necessarily get that either. You've got to be your own pat on the back, if that makes sense. Don't wait for someone to go amazing or the likes. And that's what did it for me, because you're not always going to have an opinion that people agree on.
Okay, so that helps your motivation, right? Where you're pushing out content mainly because it's coming from you, as opposed to I want likes and I want business.
Yeah, I'm not bothered about that now.
Yeah.
No, at the beginning you do think, oh God, what if no one? But then I thought, no, it doesn't matter. Do you like doing it? Yeah, I do. So I'm going to post it. So it's reassuring yourself all the time.
Okay, that makes sense. And like in the first 6 months of setting up the firm, saying like this is what we're going to do. What was the biggest, not necessarily worry, but the biggest 1 or 2 challenges that you came across? And then subsequently, how did you navigate them? Because you're quite a bubbly person, right? Like you're happy and you're out there.
Yeah.
And it can be a really stressful time.
Oh God, so stressful. We had loads of ups and downs. So lucky I've got a business partner. Quoting, how hard is to quote and get it right? You're not going to get it right, but you have to be honest and communicate that with your client. It's like we used to overthink a quote for about an hour and a half. Shall I send this, Charlotte? No, I don't know. Should we take that one? Oh. An hour and a half later, we're finally sending it, and then you're anxious for about an hour after. Ooh, did I quote that right? But now I've learned you've just got to go with it and just post it and just send the email, just send that WhatsApp, just do it. I've done quotes on WhatsApp.
Oh wow.
And it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite relaxed, casual. This is what our charges are. We don't lower the fee. Can you do this, price match this? Oh, they said that's fine. If they do it cheap up the road, fine. You've just got to be a bit like that now.
That makes sense.
You're not always going to get yeses as well, are you?
Yeah, and that must be really tough, right? Where you've maybe you come out of me, you thought actually I've absolutely destroyed that meeting. This client loves us. You put a quote, and they've come back and said no.
Yeah.
Or,
God. There was one company in town that I really wanted to work with, because I did a lot of cafes, bars, and restaurants in my previous role.
Yeah.
But it wasn't because they didn't like us or whatever. It was a completely different reason, but it really played on me.
Okay.
And we're still in contact now. He still asks for advice now. He watches all my videos, but it doesn't mean he doesn't want to work with us. There's a big reason for it, and he's expanding and growing. But yeah, I was gutted at first because I thought, oh my God, the quote was too high. I said, but what I did was ask for feedback. Ask, was the quote too high? Was I too casual? Did I swear too much? Not that I swear, I didn't swear. But if you ask for feedback, it's hard to hear it. They might have said, oh, actually, you was a bit too relaxed for what we want.
Okay.
They might, but he didn't say that.
Yeah,
but they might. If you ask the question, put yourself out there, you can only learn by feedback.
Okay. And I think giving feedback from having got feedback from lots of different people, something I love getting.
I do.
It, like, you can't really go into feedback with an ego.
No.
And I find that when it comes to motivation, when you're trying to keep that motivation up, if you're led by ego, which goes back to that whole likes and...
What is even ego? I don't like it. I don't think I like it.
But that definitely must be like a massive part of actually no ego, just doing it for, like you said, doing it for you. What I mean, bar, I guess, general doing well in business, what actually are some of the motivators that drive you?
Well, I look at a lot of motivational, I follow a lot of motivational stuff on Instagram. I don't watch telly hardly anymore. I don't listen to the news. I look at who inspires me, who I want to be like, and that motivates you. And if you wake up on a Monday morning and feel like, oh, you know what helps me, because I do my Monday morning motivation.
I love it,
fan, number one fan here. That gets me going actually, when I find a quote that I like and I'll share it, that helps, or a Monday morning video. And training and exercise, it's a major factor. So in the time that I set up last year, I've done Tough Mudder, hated it, trust me, it stressed me out. But I must have got stronger from doing it, because it was a scary thing to do. I now can do pull-ups in the gym, because I gave myself like a limit of how long I want to do it. You have to do it every day, you have to do it every other day, I don't do it every day. Getting stronger in the gym. If you want to do from couch to 5k, you can do it all while running a business. You can grow muscles running a business.
Yeah, but you have days, right, where you sit there and you go, today I'm not feeling it today. Yeah. Obviously, for someone like me, I'm employed by work, so if I'm like, I'm not feeling it today, then...
You're not feeling it this minute.
Or this minute.
Because your whole day's ruined already by saying that.
Yeah.
So I would get away from your emails, go for a walk, even just go and get a drink. You know, it makes such a difference to think, actually, I'm going to do something else. Or look at what other people are doing and get inspiration from it. Yeah. And it can kind of break it off.
Yeah, I totally...
I
totally agree. So, like, if I'm sat there and I get this sense of, boredom's the wrong word, but like lack of motivation. Probably
it is
just
boredom
not,
sometimes though, isn't it, as well?
It kills you. Yeah. And I'm just like, actually, whatever I'm doing isn't getting me fired up.
Productive.
Yeah. So I'll go, like you said there, I'll go and do something else. I'll go chat to somebody, or I'll just go, for me, I have to produce something. So I'll jump on a video, I'm like, do you know what, I'm going to do a webinar or something, let me go and do that.
Something fun, or something, not in those emails, because they can be, you get loads of emails, or a set of accounts you're working on for ages, and it's a repeat. Just have a little break, it's okay. Yeah. And just slow down, because you have deadlines, there's deadlines that keep you quite anxious, and feeling a bit like, but you just got to have a walk, put yourself first, and you'll get it done better.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, like, if somebody sat there right now listening to this, they're thinking, I'm running my business, if I'm not constantly working, then I'm not going to get paid. But like we were saying there, actually do take a break. Yeah,
you've got to take a break. Get help, invest in, delegate more. I find that is a quite hard thing for a lot of business owners to do, is delegate. They want to do it all themselves because their way is the best way. Not necessarily, there's loads of people out there with advice, knowledge, younger, they've learned a bit more in a different way, being more forward thinking. So I don't know everything. Can't be a jack of all trades and a master of none, I suppose. You do a little bit to an extent though, don't you? But find motivation in another person.
Yeah, find motivation in another person. That's a quote. We're quoting that. Yeah. So one of the other things is when you look at any motivational book, they always say you've got to have a plan, you've got to have goals, and you've got to be knowing that you're working towards them. Yeah. How does that reflect?
We had a plan from day one. Even silly things. Think like a big business, even if you're small. Okay. That's how it worked for us. Write a goal, even if it's like I want 10 staff in a year. It's ridiculous, we know this, but if you write stuff that you want, it subconsciously plays at the back of your mind and you work towards it, and it does work. I visioned everything so far and it's come together. Maybe not on the exact days or times, but it will come together if you vision what you want.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm like a massive into that. And one of the things that I do is I will ask myself a question like, how am I going to do X, Y, and Z in the morning? Which is like, say for example, I've got like a long-term goal. So like, it might be, I want to earn £1 million by the time I'm 32.
Double that.
double it. How? And
you're not going to get it by 32.
But if you're asking, yeah, it's big. But at the same time, if you're sat there like, how? And I've been reading about like actually that kind of subconscious question, like, how can I earn £1 million by the time I'm 30, for example?
Plan. Yeah.
That then, do you ever do that? Do you ever ask yourself a question based on a goal?
So me and Charlotte actually did a forecast on X amount we want to earn and work backwards almost. So we've got goals, nice bigger houses, a decent holiday or whatever, or something for the kids or some savings in the bank. In order to get those things, we've done a forecast for it and worked backwards. Nice. So we know what we need to earn per month to achieve that.
Yeah. And then
Charlotte's amazing at forecast myself. Just put that in there.
Just forecasting. Charlotte's awesome at forecasting.
Forecasting, yeah, sorry, what did you say?
So when it comes to then keeping you motivated, right? Because there's days where you look outside the window, it's pissing down with rain, somebody just sent you a really crappy email, the phone, and you sat there and you're like, maybe I haven't been very productive today. Is there something that's constantly in the back of your mind that you need to, like what you're working towards? So like for me, I want to get to a position where I can buy some big ass house for my parents and just let them live, and they've worked like their asses on building a small business. So it's like for me, I want them to have this big ass house in some country village where they can just do nothing other than have a great time.
That's your like motivator almost.
Yeah, and like every time I'm not producing something on that day, I know that house in my head is getting smaller, further away.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Do you have something like that?
That's the plan. Me and Charlotte have meetings every month and talk over the plan and what we see in the future. We're doing a 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year plan. We haven't finished that yet. And that might motivate you in a different way. Just try it, I suppose. Yeah. What else is it that you need to be motivated? You just have to think of your goals and follow the right people.
Like, so have you heard of Jocko Willink?
Nope.
So he talks about kind of like your willpower, getting up early, and how actually your willpower decreases during the day because you're making lots of decisions. So like Mark Zuckerberg wears the same clothes every day because he has to make so many decisions through it. So it's like, actually, if you're watching TV and you get involved in the soaps and and you're looking at like what's going on, that's a lot of mental energy that you're losing out on.
It's very, very true. I'm quite regimented with my food, what I take out, be prepared. So people are like, oh, what do you eat on the go? So obviously I love my grenade bars.
Do you love grenade bar?
I even prepare an omelette in the morning, a 4-egg omelette, chop it up and put it in a box and off I go with it. And then if I've got a microwave, bonus. If I haven't, then I'm eating it cold. I haven't got time to think about if I want to be healthy-ish. Obviously, weekends, there's no rules.
Weekend carries to account. I'm exactly the same. And if anyone who knows me has worked with me, they'll see me. I'll come into work with about 4 Tupperwares. Just all my food, like I'll just prep it. I have like fish. I basically have rice and veg with either fish or chicken. Luckily, I work and do free breakfast. Free food. They do free food, so I have like free breakfast and stuff. So I just prep like lunch and dinner now. But it's so easy to be like, no, I'm not doing that, and I'm going to go eat crap.
And then you feel worse. Not that you have to be good all the time, because life's boring if you're not. But with a better diet, you do start after about 2 weeks of feeling a bit like, oh god, I'm starving. You're not. You get used to that kind of food, don't you? That's what's definitely helped me. Wow. So we're all about mindfulness and like taking care of you, because if you don't take care of you, you can't run a business. You can't even be happy for your family either. So you have to kind of be selfish. No, and I know people probably look to me and go, gosh, she's always training and whatever else. But I am, because it's a better me. For my children, for my career.
Gym's an intimidating place if you don't know what you're doing. But if you can get to a point where you're smashing the gym and like you're doing pull-ups and you're training in front of everybody, when you're then building that business and you've got challenges, your mindsets naturally would have changed. So you're going to have that more mentality of actually I can
go for it.
And it's like and I think this is where I don't speak about it a lot, but like I last year mentally really, really struggled, and there was like a month where I just didn't want to do anything, like didn't want to get out of bed, didn't want to do anything at all. And then I looked at like I was drinking more, I was partying more, I was like not being as productive, wasn't going to the gym. And one of my really close friends was like, it's because you're not getting daily wins and you don't trust yourself anymore. And he's like, just do one thing, even if it's like the simplest thing. And he was like, even if it's you're going to get a piece of paper and you're going to write 4 lines and you're going to do it every day. And that's exactly what I did. I was like, how do I feel right now? Like top of the question every day. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I've done that for a week. What else can I do?
Yeah.
Now,
step by step.
Yeah.
Took one thing away or added one thing in is a lot better than going, right, I'm gymming it, I'm going to be clean all week, I'm going to put pressure. And no wonder you don't want to get out of bed some days. You know, it is pressure. And drink is a depressant, so I don't drink as much anymore.
Yeah, and
I've done all that, binge drinking and whatnot.
But it's a minefield. I tell you, I completely lost all motivation to go to the gym. And again, the same friend was like, pack your kit, even get into your clothes, just drive to the gym, walk to the gym.
Yeah.
And I did that, and I was like, there's no obligation to go in. And the first time I went there, I sat in the car park, and it was about 6 a.m. in the morning, turned the heater on, I fell asleep and woke up at 8 in the car park for 2 hours.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I can't do this, went home. But obviously I'd been essentially to there.
Yeah.
And then the next day, same time, parked the car and was straight in the gym.
Yeah.
And then...
Do you ever regret a workout once you've done it?
No.
You regret not going and you beat yourself up, so you just may as well just fight that feeling and go.
Yeah.
Loads of people have that feeling, I want to do it, I want to do what she's doing, I want to do it. Well, what's the point of just saying it? Just try it.
Yeah, you got it. And like, it's that always, and that's the question I always ask myself is, how am I going to feel after?
Yeah.
How, like, when I do this, how am I going to feel after? And it's like, sometimes I go for a workout and I know I've got to absolutely lift really heavy for this workout.
And it's so uncomfortable, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels horrible.
I think like, I cannot be bothered to do this. So I'm like, right, I'm just going to go in and just do a light workout, and then before you know it, you're lifting heavy weights, and it's like one of the best sessions. You're like, you go in with this mindset, you're like, this really sucks.
Yeah.
And then you come out and you're like, that was one of the best workouts I've had in ages.
I've been there, honestly. I'm training, later on, and it's so hard to go in the afternoon because you're waking your way up for it. So I sometimes prefer to go early and get it done. But afterwards, you still feel great in the afternoon because it gives you the energy for the evening. Because the evening, you can just be slumped on the sofa and then you make better food choices when you train. You just naturally, So I do diet first. If that's the bit where you're eating loads of rubbish, I do the diet first, then think, I'm going to do some walking. I might try the gym next. Bit of steps.
And that's really like diet. I know we were talking about accounting, but now we're in business. But diet is like, it's as easy as the first thing you do is I drink, maybe you sat there and you're like, I drink a can of Coke with eggs.
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
Yeah, just something small. Or I don't eat breakfast. Try it breakfast. And this is people struggle with that.
Yeah, and this is the thing, when we talk about motivation, running your business and actually doing that tough stuff, it comes with that plan to where you want to go. And then just that like smaller step where you can start, whether it be we're taking forever to quote, okay, what we can do is send our quote, we're going to own it, done.
Yes, and it does. It's your mindset that can deal with those kind of things, and to get your mindset right, that's why I talk about fitness, healthy diet-ish, and just putting it out. Do a quote and don't overthink it for too long. Yeah.
Awesome. So look, there is, like, if you're sat here and you're thinking, obviously we've talked a lot about a lot of different stuff, but if I was hopefully you listening to this, you're going to take away actually just get movement or exercise.
Yeah.
Try and eat as healthy as you can. Like I say, you don't like weekends for me. I'll absolutely smash a bag of cookies.
Yeah.
No, I love that.
Marvelous Creations Cadbury's.
Oh,
no good.
Yeah. But when you do that, begin to just like trust yourself a little bit more, and that's going to help keep that motivation as you're going. And you're going to have really crappy times, right? You're going to be sat there thinking, I lost this client, I didn't win this client, this all sucks. But actually,
it feels horrible when you don't get a response.
Yeah.
And I've even asked for feedback and you still don't get a response. It's like, it's okay, I'm not going to be offended. A little bit offended. But no, I won't, I'd rather hear it.
Yeah.
Even though it's uncomfortable.
Like, get into that comfortable state and actually like going to the gym. You put yourself in a comfortable state, but actually when you first start, you're like, this sucks. And then you get to a point where you'll have a really crappy day, and like, you know what, I just want to go and beat some dumbbells up.
Yeah.
And that comes from, again, suppressing that ego as well.
Yeah.
Ego. Right, that is us. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Where can people
find you? LinkedIn.
If you're not already following, get on LinkedIn now.
Francesca. Under Francesca, not Fran though. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. I've got fran.bella84 on Instagram. That's my more personal one, but again, there's the quotes on there, gym postings, and FutureCloud's on there as well.
And we'll make sure we tag.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.